Hey everybody, Coach Robin here, talking with you about mobility today. And I want to do a couple of things. One is to present you with kind of some ideas behind mobility, why we need to do it, and kind of a different approach on what it might look like. So this work is based on the work of Thomas Hanna, and he calls it Somatics. I know there's other practices that physical therapists and trainers use that have kind of a similar ideas behind it, but that's kind of who I'm drawing information from today. And the idea is that our bodies have adaptive responses to things that might happen in our lives. For example, if we have an accident, maybe some whiplash, or you've had an injury or some other type of trauma, maybe we have a habitual posture. I know mine tends to be lean forward, from using the computer, from, watching Netflix, whatever it is, from driving, that I have some habitual posture things that I do. And you can also have motor and sensory patterns happen from just a stressful life. And we're in a pandemic, so I think we all, by definition, have a different kind of stress these days. So what can happen is that our muscles just have a learned response to being at the computer, doing the things that we do, and it's something that our body learns, and it's also something we can undo for our bodies. So this is especially true when it comes to injuries and trauma, where you might have had an ankle, a knee, or whatever issue, and your body adapts to that, and so maybe your alignments change, or you've had a muscle injury, a pulled muscle, so the communication between your nervous system and your muscles changes a little bit. So what I'm going to share with you today as far as what to do about that is a very gentle, intentional exercise to do for the posterior chain. I know for me it helps open up the chest a little bit. Chest muscles can tend to be tight. That pulls the whole shoulder girdle forward. And what we want to do is engage the back muscles in a different way and the posterior chain so that I'm more upright, my shoulders are back, and it also helps my neck position. So I'm going to show you an exercise that you can use anytime. And again, it's meant to be very gentle and intentional. So this is helping your nervous system and your muscles increase that communication so that you have greater control over your muscles and your muscles are engaging more efficiently. I know for me, being an athlete, learning how to engage my upper back muscles, my glutes, the whole posterior chain in a more coordinated manner, the way they were intended, so to speak, has made a huge difference in how I move and my abilities at the gym. So let's get into this movement pattern. So let me get the camera set up. So we're going to be on the floor, and I'm going to show you what this looks like from the right side, and then you can do the left side, just doing the exact opposite. So I'm starting with my cheek resting on the back of my hand. The first part of the movement is just lifting my head so I'm looking over my shoulder. And I'm going to repeat each of these movements about 8 to 10 times. So do whatever feels good for you. Once I get through those repetitions, I'm going to add my elbow. So both my elbow and my head are lifting. So my cheek is just gently against the back of my hand, and I can feel my back muscles engaging. As you do this, you might notice some spots that feel sticky or ratchety. So that's just something to know that might be a spot where the muscles just need a little more strengthening or coordination. So just keep moving, and you'll find that after you do this in a series of times, that will probably smooth out. The third part is to add my left leg. So I've got my cheek resting. My left cheek is resting on my right hand, and now I'm going to lift my head, my right elbow, and my left leg. So let me move the camera so you can see that a little bit better. So again, you want to do opposite arm and leg. Again, gently, and really just looking to feel the muscles contract. And again, here you want to feel that cross-body movement and getting that posterior chain engaged. So that's what I have for you today, is the somatics movements for the posterior chain. Let me know if you have any questions. You can reach me by email, robin@undisputed.com, or you can give me a text or call 206-356-1586. And would love to chat with you more about that. If you have something specific that you'd like assistance with, I am here. Have a great day.